All right, y'all see it. Favorite 106 and Park host. Now, before I go on ahead and start, shout out to every single last one of these hosts right over here, okay? You got Free, you got AJ, you got Jaleesa, you got Tigger, you got Terrence, you got Roxy, and then you got Bow Wow. I don't remember her name, but shout out to her anyway, okay? And if anybody about to say you could have looked it up before you did the video, man, fuck you. This is my platform, okay? You get your own platform. You do what the hell you want to do, okay? So don't nobody beat these two right over here. Okay, they the OGs. They started it. All right, they started strong, ended strong, had everybody crying. Like if you watch that episode, you couldn't believe the shit that you was just hearing when he talking about something. He about to leave. All right, he crying and shit. You know, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What's about to happen? You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even realize because he did. Both of them started like kind of like slowly making their way in. So wasn't nobody even thinking about that for real. So they came right after. You feel me? And man, first off with Free, her little sexy ass, her little big old thick fat ass, but everybody that came on there, you know what I'm saying, was looking for Free if she never showed up. All right, that's how fine she is. You feel me? And this is what I want to say also. All right, I appreciate the fact that they sat up there and let Shad Moss host that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that man was considered Mr. 106 and Park. All right, every time that man came on that show and dropped one of his videos, they always had to retire that video at one point. All right, it was always in rotation and it was always going number one. All right, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. At a certain point, like when he was Lil Bow Wow, cause that man a few years older than me. When he was Little Bow Wow, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be hating on him. Low key, I used to be hating on him. All right, cause first off, this man a few years older than me. Okay, so he pretty much a jit just like I am. All right, he out here living life, rapping, got all the girls. Okay, he out there playing basketball. All right, playing video games. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here, I'm getting cussed at or getting yelled at in school or at home. Okay, and then on top of that, this man got he got long ass cornrows. Okay, when I try to get cornrows, I can't get no hang time at all. If I had time, because I had one of them damn parents where if I started fucking up in school or at home, oh, best believe, boy, you better get your shit chopped off. So I ain't even have a chance for real anyway. So, boy, I used to be looking at him, I'm like, man, I can't stand that bitch. I swear to God, I can't. I couldn't stand that little motherfucker. But I'm more mature and older now, obviously, to realize this is definitely a legend in the game. And he don't get the respect that he deserves. I seen him on Drink Champs. He got his flowers on there, but he need his flowers from everybody else too, okay? That's an OG in the game. First off, that man started under Snoop Dogg, okay? He was signed to Death Row at one point. People don't even know that. All right, he signed to Death Row before he went to Jermaine Dupri. All right, and So Def. So shout out to Bow Wow, okay? That's a legend in the game. Y'all need to understand that. Now, these two right over here held a special place in my heart, okay? You see Jaleesa with her little sexy ass, okay? You couldn't tell me that girl won't fine. Well, I'm surprised nobody talked about her as much. You know what I'm saying? I understand Free with her little sexy ass, but I used to have a crush on her when I was a jit, boy. I used to love seeing her on TV. I was so mad when I found out they was about to leave. And then this guy right over here, one of my favorite hosts of all time, when he was sitting up there hosting Rap City, not every other time when the artist came on, he'll get in the booth. He got in the booth every single time. And you couldn't tell me no more freestyles. I'm pretty sure they was, but I'm just saying. Every single time when they came on, he got in that booth with them. You feel me? And not to mention, all right, he was still hosting Rap City at the time he was hosting 106 and Park. And then at one point, he was hosting another countdown show or something like that with Takara thick ass, okay? That man was doing the same shit Steve Harvey doing right now at that time, you feel me? That was back in 06, 05, you feel me? But outside of these two, these was my favorite right over here, you feel me? And I already know everybody gonna pick these two right over here, but outside of them, because we gonna let them have it, these were my two favorite right over here. They don't get talked about enough. And then you got Terrence and you got Roxy right over here, okay? Now, y'all know when y'all like go to an establishment or a job or somewhere and you look at two co-workers and you just say to yourself, you can't tell me these two motherfuckers ain't fucking. Okay, that's how I felt about these two, okay? And y'all remember that episode where they got into it and she walked off stage? Okay, that definitely started ringing a bell in my head and that started clarifying. Mind you, I'm in high school at the time, and I wasn't even fucking at this point. But when I seen that, you couldn't tell me they weren't fucking. I definitely was looking at it like, oh yeah, these two motherfuckers fucking, okay? All right? And even if he didn't fuck, he tried to fuck, and she ain't let him. It was either one or the two, okay? You couldn't tell me that them two motherfuckers weren't fucking, okay? But other than that, they definitely did their thing, because some of the best times that I had around the time, they was hosting, okay? So they definitely left a mark in the game, you feel me? Just like these two did, you feel me? These two definitely, all right? And then these two over here, like I said, I'm happy at the fact that he did get the host after they left, you feel me? Because like I said, man, it was only right that he had to do it, you feel me? This around the time he was signing Cash Money and shit like that, so I'm up here trying to figure out like how the hell he gonna host and then still drop an album, but it ain't even matter. And shout out to him, because I remember when August Alsina brought his old goddamn blind ass on there and snapped on her goddamn ass, all because she asked him a question that she wasn't supposed to ask. Man, Bow Wow was like, boy, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I don't want no smoke. That nigga ain't say shit. Hey, shout out to Bow Wow for that shit, man. But other than that, man, y'all tell me who y'all think y'all favorite host was. You know what I'm saying? Who was y'all favorite host? All right, I already know y'all about to pick them. Everybody probably gonna pick them, but like I said, y'all go ahead and drop it in the comments anyway, okay? These two are my favorite right over here, outside of them, all right? Because, you know, I'm trying to be different, you feel me?